Good morning, everybody. Auronnj here with another Honkai Star Rail video, and today we're going to do a simulated universe farming guide. I'm going to tell you, as a free-to-play player or light spender, which two worlds you should focus on more than the other two worlds when you're spending your weekly immersifiers to guarantee you the greatest return on your investment. We don't get a ton of immersifiers every week. You can see right now I'm picking up 2 here and 2 here, so about 4 free a week for me. That's not very many, so I want to make sure I have the best chance possible of getting something good. There are 2 worlds, in my opinion, with the highest chance of a good drop. Those are World 3 and World 6. I want to start by talking about World 6. This one's mentioned a little bit less than World 3, I think, but both sets of gear that drop here are incredibly good. There's the tank set, the Bellabog of the Architects. It's 15% defense, and when effect rate hits 50%, you get 15% more defense. Your Fire MC, your March 7th, your Japard, they're gonna really like this set. I think it's very worth farming. I love it. I love this one for those guys. So you're looking for like a defense main stat on your planar sphere, something like that. You can start building a great one. Then I really like the Inert Salsado set as well. This is an 8% crit rate increase, which isn't huge, but once your crit rate hits 50% or higher, which is not that hard, your ultimate and follow-up attack damage are going to go up by 15%. Units like Sela, who's ulting all the time, or Himiko, who has a ton of follow-up attacks, will love this set of gear. So when you get planar spheres to drop from here, you're looking for something like quantum damage up, fire damage up, lightning damage up. Any of those things, if you hit one of those, you're gonna be like, all right, I have a starter piece to begin building up a relic set from Simulated Universe for whichever character's element dropped. We'll do more about main stats you're looking for here in a minute, but I want to mention that World 6 is a great world to farm for some gear drops. Now, also World 3. World 3 is less about the tanks, instead it's about carries and supports. There's 2 sets that drop here, the Space Sealing Station and the Fleet of the Ageless. The Fleet of the Ageless set right here, this is a support set, it's a 12% HP buff for the 2-piece set, and then when the wearer's speed hits 120 or higher, all allies in the group get attack plus 8%. There is not a support in the game that would absolutely hate this set, right? So if you catch this and you catch like HP up as the main stat on the planar sphere, hey, you've got a great start towards building a nice little set for your support. I like that a lot. Then, the Space Sealing Station is increased the wearer's attack by 12%. When the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's attack increases by an extra 12. Now, a 24% attack increase is not the greatest thing in the world, but also every single DPS character would be fine with that. And with how limited we are with the amount of immersifiers we're getting every week, you hit an attack up, like fire attack up for Himiko, or quantum attack up for Sela, or lightning attack up for Jing Yuan. Hey, here you go. He'll take that main stat lightning attack, and he will also certainly take the 24% attack increase that you're getting from the set bonus. So Worlds 3 and World 5, you can't miss by which type of gear drops. However, you can miss based on what the main stat is. So I'm going to go ahead and run one of these. I'm not going to make you watch the whole run, but I'm going to run this. I'm going to use my immersifiers for the drops, and I'm going to talk about if I hit a good piece or a bad piece and why I think that is. Okay, so first little mini boss down, we went ahead and used an immersifier here. I only got 1 orange. At Trailblazer level 50, I have a chance for 2. This is the attack set, but it's an HP up main stat with total defense focused substats right here. This is not a great piece. This is something I'll just be using as like fodder. So a miss on my first one, but I did also catch some purples, which, you know, could be placeholders until I get a good orange. So those are worth looking at as well. Now I'm going to keep plugging through the simulated universe here, and we'll pick this back up. Okay, here we go. Second fight down. Let's see what we get this time. We're going to consume another immersifier, and okay, again, another bit unluck here, only getting 1 orange. It is the attack set with wind damage boost. So this is a pretty good piece. It has attack percentage on there, which isn't bad as well. And then if I have a wind damage character like Dan Hung, somebody like that, this is a pretty solid little planar sphere for him. So not a bad roll. That's one where I'll go into my inventory and lock it. It's something I'll keep until I get a better piece for later. Okay, one more fight, and after the last fight, I'll have a chance of getting 2 drops instead of 1, or I get to use my Immersifier twice instead of once. So that's pretty cool. We'll check back in after the boss fight. Okay, there we go. Japard is down. I get to do the 2-shot right here. So I have 2 Immersifiers left. I will spin them both. Once again, I only got 1 orange, so I'm not getting super lucky there. It's the support set with ice damage boost. So this is another miss in my opinion. I'm really not looking for more damage on my support character. So whatever, I'll pass on that one, or I'll just use it for fodder. I'll use my last Immersifier. This time I got 1. Again, it's a rope. Break effect on the max HP up one. This could be good for somebody like Asta. I'd love to let Asta be buffing my allies' attack. She's a character who actually likes break effect. Not terrible right there for her, so maybe that's a piece I use on her. And again, like I was mentioning, you can always look towards these purples as placeholders as well. Speed is a great, like, let me stress how great it is to get speed as a subset on most of these. Any of the drops you get with a speed subset could really be worth keeping. And there we go. That's a simulated universe run. Those are the worlds that I think you should farm. That's kind of my thought on the gear drops. Let me know how your simulated universe runs are going. I hope you have better luck than the luck I just had. I feel like my drops there weren't great, but it is what it is. I'll catch y'all next time. Have a great day. Peace.